Let me keep it 100 with you. Some of you have been asking, like, where I went. I made all these promises of the things I was going to do, and I haven't been following through. We just kind of disappeared. We did this beef jerky challenge, and then we disappeared off the face of the earth. My personal life has been sort of in turmoil, really. A lot of stuff. I've got two wonderful children who I love more than anything in this world, and I haven't seen them in 3.5 years. Not because I haven't wanted to, or not because I haven't tried, but because they are to the point where they're not even convinced they want to see me anymore. And that's on account of some stuff I've done in terms of, I was a bad dad, I was a bad parent, for a while I was a bad person, really lost and stuck in my own ways, and that's just me keeping it 100. I went to court in order to try and see them again, you know. Now that things are getting better, and I'm definitely more mentally capable of being a father, and a good one, and of course, at any point I've always wanted to be present with my children, all the way. You know, I love them more than anything in this world, to a fault, and I just would love to be able to tell them that again, that I love them and I miss them. And it was really surreal when I did walk into the courtroom a couple of weeks ago, and I saw my daughter, who's now 13 years old and absolutely beautiful. She's more gorgeous than I could have ever imagined her being. But the resentment that I felt walking into that room from the people around me that have made a lot of judgments about who I am, unfairly. There were a lot of references in the courtroom as to how I was a very violent person, and how I only hung out with felons, and they actually used my YouTube postings against me, because a few of the people that have been in the YouTube recently have felons, bad choices. You know, they made some bad choices, and the reason that they're on board with this YouTube, nobody's here trying to get famous or trying to get rich or trying to, you know, change their own stars so much. We all want the same thing. We want to gain attention so we can help people, help other people in the world, and how that really works and moving forward is YouTube pays attention, and we can monetize these videos, you know, whatever we do, and the income that comes from those videos goes directly to helping somebody else. Basically, in order to keep my daughter from having to take the stand against her father, I had to decide if this is something we're going to pursue. Hold on, I got a dog. Come on. And in truth, there's a lot of fear on my side. One thing I couldn't live with is losing my children forever. The 3 years that I haven't had them, it's been absolutely painful, and I was carrying around some anger with me, and I was making some bad choices, and I was drinking heavily, and lost, just completely and absolutely lost in all the things that I did. And it wasn't until fairly recent, within the last year, that I started to reconstruct myself and decide, okay, what's important to me? Well, first and foremost, what's important to me beyond all things is my babies. That's what I live for. Without them, without the possibility of having them in my life again, there was a time in my life I would have made some choices that would have ended my existence on this planet without question. See, those people in the courtroom, they don't remember the things I remember, with the lost first tooth, birthdays. Mama didn't show up, and she was supposed to, and my daughter was devastated, and I did everything with nothing, man, to make her smile. You know, I scrounged and scavenged, and you know, they weren't there on the nights that me and my daughter sat up alone watching Big Brother and rooting for the girl, 'cause the girls are cooler. Screaming across the room for Elvis as he would run between my legs, taking the old pickup truck to the bottom of the hill, singing Bare Necessities with my little baby. And she would say, 1, 2, 3, go, Dada, and we would shoot up that hill as fast as can be, and she would scream and laugh at the top of her lungs. They didn't see that. And I didn't induce fear of me into my children. I did have some problems. I've carried some problems with me. I did show those people the awful sides of me in such a way where they believed it impossible that I couldn't show my kids, and they've induced my children with fear that I would steal them and all kinds of things. It's a hot mess. My point here, I'll take responsibility for the things that I've done wrong in this world. That's fine. And I did have a severe drinking problem for the longest time, so sobriety is absolute, and why wouldn't it be? I mean, the idea of needing to be dependent on any substance is ridiculous and wasteful. That YouTubing with the people I'm YouTubing with, or living where I'm living, is somehow a problem in me asking for supervised visitation in a situation that doesn't even involve anything from the outside at this point. Is a little bit ridiculous. But I'll go ahead with it, sure. But these felons, these people that you've indicted, are going to hold responsible for the things they've done wrong forever in such a way that when they're trying to do something good, and because they believe in what I'm doing, and you want me to just cut them off. I know a lot of good people who were felons once, and they became good, upstanding people that wanted to do good in the world. These people want to induce change. And so what? I understand that maybe I'm not in a position to feed the world because I can't even feed myself. But it's not about me helping myself. I can do that outside of this. I can work really hard. This is about you simply watching me talk and watching me eat some hot peppers with some awful felons, so that your viewing monetizes the videos and helps me to induce change, helps us to induce change. That's the point of this whole thing. And somehow that's something that you can use against me, that I want to do good in the world. So for a moment I thought, I'll just let YouTube go. I'll let the dream go. It's not as important as the other things I want to do in the world. But you know what? No way. Because there are people in the world without options. There are people in the world who just need us to pay attention, that can't scream out for help themselves, surely don't have a camera and a light to sit behind to tell you to pay attention. So I will sit here and say it for them, and I will continue to do the stupid, ignorant things that maybe in the future make somebody laugh. So all those challenges and all those promises that I've been passing around to you, and all those promises I made to those felons, still hold true. Because in my mind, this is a business that induces change. This is a non-profit organization, and it's gaining attention every day, thanks to you and thanks to their efforts. So will I throw them away? Because I will not. I will not. But I will follow your rules. I will do exactly as you say to do, and that's fine, because you can't hurt me. And at some point on these videos, I will show you photos, and I will show you the paperwork to prove it. You can't hurt me. You can't hurt me. You can slow me down. You can make me think. You can make me process, and you can make me hurt, but you cannot destroy the dreams of everybody wrapped up in this. It's just an effort to try and hurt me. So sure, hurt me. Do your worst. But I will not let you hurt the people that I'm trying to help in accordance with that. There's no way. There's no way, because I feel like it's really important that I stand up. And that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you will too. I love, though, that the attorneys are watching. And hopefully my kids are watching. And if they are, I love you so much. I love you so much, and there is nothing I would not do to tell you that to your faces again. There's nothing I wouldn't do to try and make you proud of me again. So if you're watching, keep watching. Keep watching, and you tell me if what I'm doing is awful. You tell me what I intend to do is bad. Silly? Sure. Unorthodox? Absolutely. Childish? Sometimes. Fun? I hope so. I hope that people laugh, and I hope that we get better at it, and I hope that there's more participants, and I hope we continue to do stupid things, because why not have fun while we try and induce change? Why not challenge ourselves while we try and make a difference? Ridiculous-minded people that only think of themselves. It's always sickened me my whole life. And I became that person. So if you're young and you're looking, pay attention. I want you to. I want you to know that you can change your stars and you can help the world, even when the world stands against you. That over the past 3 years, I've slept on the street, I've suffered in hospitals, but I've never given up. I won't. And neither should you. Stand strong on your own feet aside from everything else, and every day, no matter what, should be the best day yet. And it will be. The rest of it, you want me to stay concurrent on paying for my children? I'd give them anything I have anyway. You want me to stay sober and prove it to you? Well, sure. Doing it anyway. You can't hurt me that way. You want to make me move? You know? I can move. I'm moving. That's all I do. I'm a gypsy, man. So I'll move. I'll get stable for you. But I'm not going to stop trying to help the world. So pay attention. Share with your friends that even if they don't like me, just pay attention so that we can monetize. We're almost there, man. We made our 100 subscribers. It was such a huge deal because YouTube started to pay attention. And then we stopped. But our analytics are still moving. And there's more going on. Go to Instagram. Bazooka Joe Kelly at Instagram. Bazooka Joe Kelly at Twitter. You know my name, follow. Because it's going on there too. And we're growing faster and more people are paying attention than I'm even allowed to talk about at this point. Not because I couldn't, but because it would ruin the surprise. And if I can't be humorous and entertaining and take risks and make moves because you're watching, I don't know how that makes sense. I don't know how. I'll just keep it 100 with you. I want to do the challenges. I want to do them. I think they're fun. I might get in that dress again and do some funny stuff because I think it's funny. I'll probably play some guitar again. I've been learning some stuff. All that can happen, and you can be a grown-up at the same time. I haven't lost focus on this. I just wanted to take some time to reflect and see what was important. And I decided it's all important. Nothing more important than my children. But it doesn't mean somebody else's children's not important. It doesn't mean that I shouldn't try and help. As a matter of fact, I've got a family right now that I really want to focus on with you guys, and I'll share that with you, I don't know, as soon as tomorrow. I want you to pay attention to their story and share it, because it makes anything I've ever experienced look really small. And nobody's looking. No, it's not somebody I know or somebody I owe anything to. Neither do you. But that's really not the point. Keep watching. Go to Instagram, Bazooka Joe Kelly at Instagram. Go to Twitter, Bazooka Joe Kelly at Twitter. pay attention, subscribe, be there, and we'll continue to move forward. Every day we grow, people are paying attention. Why would we stop when we're so close? So that's that. I guess I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm sorry for not being here, but I want to be, and I want you to be too. So stick around, watch the videos. You know, if you hate them, if I'm boring you, set them down and walk away and push a button, because I need you to pay attention, because it's the only way I'm going to be able to utilize this to do anything good. Otherwise it's just a bunch of videos we put on the internet that nobody watched and nothing ever happened from, and then I look like a fool, which is fine because it's a risk worth taking. So like, subscribe, and if you got suggestions of stuff you'd like to see, let me know. I'll make it happen. Otherwise I'm just gonna post things I like, and that's fine too. Hit the little bell. We'll be live again, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Dog, I got a dog scratching at the window. Remember, this day and every day forward is the best day yet. See you soon.